have 3 people here. Carson, 2006. You won't believe what just happened.
I'm like, we just went through a whole spiel, y'all.
It feels like this is take 2. This is hilarious.
It
So
says you're live now. Oh, there it is. And then there's the people that we can see of
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I was looking for. So now I know. So it looks like Carson in 2006 are here.
Hello, Carson in 2006.
Oh.
So, my name is Erin. I am a psychic, like a real one though.
Clock it.
There's some people that they just go and they're like trying to feed their ego, but I really am. So, how it works is I communicate with your spirit guides, I communicate with my spirit guides, and I use tarot as a point of reference. And then if you would like to ask a question, all you have to do is be subscribed to me, and then I'll answer. It's like a yes or no. And then if you want a more in-depth reading, then it would just be a cat ear, which she said it's like 800 rupees, and that would be an 8-minute reading. And then we would go really in depth into your question. How readings are usually structured is you can come in, ask any type of question. If you have a specific area within your life, you can be like, hey, this is what I want to know about. It's a judgment-free zone. You can say absolutely anything that you want to talk about. You probably heard about it before.
Oh, were you able to still talk the whole time?
Yeah, I think it has like a little mini like
echo. So maybe it's me. Does everything sound okay on your end? Do I sound okay and everything sounds okay?
You sound great, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. But were you able to keep talking the entire time? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you? I wasn't really.
Okay. No.
Paying attention.
You were still talking when I came inside, so.
Oh.
When I came into the live stream. But yeah, the cat ears, 800 rupees, $8, 8 minutes for the readings, guys. So we're only doing the rupees, no super chats, only rupees. Okay.
And if you want to ask a yes or no question, all you have to do is subscribe to me, and then I will pop it down in the chat and I'll give it.
Your audio is a little.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it.
It got a little funky just now.
Yeah, it's been doing.
Oh, now it sounds great. Now I can't hear you.
How about that?
Now I can hear you.
It's echoing.
Can you see something now?
Echo.
Well, do you have it on a stand or something? Is something covering the mic?
No, the mic is down below. I can hear like that.
Okay, it sounds clear now.
This is like I think I went live one time a long time ago when I started YouTube on here. So I'm really new and I'm not sure how it works.
The audio, it sounds good at certain points, like when you were like messing with it, and now it's like doing what it was doing again. Maybe you can adjust it differently. I'm sorry, Erin.
No, you're fine, hon. I'm not sure.
Oh.
How's that?
Keep talking.
La 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 la. Okay. Let me put it on the other stand. There's like a 3-stand thing where it can
I heard you loud and clear at first, like when we first started the live stream. Yeah, your audio at the beginning of the live stream sounded amazing.
I don't know what's going on.
Me either. But it sounds great now.
We're good?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. I switched to the stand that was on.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Hey, hi everybody.
Okay, Erin, I'll let you take the lead.
Hello. Is everybody nervous?
Yeah, are you guys nervous? Okay, we are doing 3 yes or no questions. If you've ever wanted to ask a psychic anything, now is the time to ask it, but it needs to be a yes or no question, guys. Legit psychic here. If you don't believe, ask a question. Ask a question, yes or no for free, but you have to be subscribed to Manifest with Erin. So subscribe and then ask your question. I know that's right.
So let's see what I have anyway. I'm going to pull out.
I'm gonna also change the description.
Mafia doll.
Girl, don't even read it.
Okay.
That's Carson's job. I'm dead.
They're wild, aren't they?
Yeah, girl, they go wild over here. Don't even read the comments. I mean, like, don't take all the comments seriously. Oh God, why can't I stop laughing? Sorry, guys, we're really good friends, so we find a lot of things really funny.
Oh, it's crashing. It's crashing.
Girl, don't read it. Guys, we're doing free yes or no questions. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around.
They're scared. They're scared. That's what it is.
Guys,
They don't want another picture.
He said, I love Gypsy Woman. Oh gosh. Okay. Woo.
I'm just over there stopping. So. I also have crystal.
Yeah, do you want to show them?
I have a whole crystal top.
Okay, I also just changed the description. I'm going to do a pinned comment.
No, it's
Carson, are you able to see the updated description that I just put on this live stream? That was a really funny way to start the live stream. That was perfect.
I'm like excited for somebody to ask this question.
I know. Does nobody want to ask a question?
I might just go a little bit more in depth with the question.
Okay. Let's do that so it's a little more clear what is going on.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I should have said yes or no. Ooh. Okay, we don't need you to say okay so many times. Calm down. Oh my God.
I was just
Nobody wants to ask a free yes or no question.
I know. They're all like, screw this. It's weird.
Guys, ask your questions. She's a psychic. What do you want to ask a psychic, guys? Come on now. Like, do you want to know the tea about your coworker, about your friend? Like, do you want to know about like Jeffrey Epstein? Like, what do you want to like? 2006. Give me something. Come on now. Free yes or no question. What do you want to know? And no spam.
Nothing. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So if there's like 42 people and they're all watching separately, and let's say it was 8 minutes that they watched for, does that mean that you have 42 times 8 watch hours?
I couldn't really hear you because the audio is funky.
I
It just got again. I don't know why.
So say you had like 30
viewers. It's great now. Hi, Pookie. We are doing psychic readings, guys. Free yes or no questions.
Literally.
Yeah. You subbed, period, guys.
Thank you,
Subscribe to Erin for your free yes or no question, your little mini free psychic reading. And she's doing in-depth readings, 8 minutes for 800 rubies for the cat ears. We only want cat ears.
Do you have a question you want to ask? If you don't have a question, you can also ask like a general area of your life. Like, what's going on or career and stuff like that.
The audio's a little funky again. You're good. You're getting good grades. Pookie, have you ever wanted to ask a psychic a question before, Pookie? Guys, ask questions. You guys, we've got 50 people here watching, and no one's asking anything. Come on.
They're nervous.
That's
what it is. Usually people are like, they get nervous when they get encountered or reading amnesia. That's what I call it.
I also have a lot of blocked words, so people are probably typing too, and they're like, "Oh, what is going on?" Because a lot of people write weird. Ooh, here we go, Joey. Are you subscribed to Manifest with Erin? Make sure to subscribe.
Can I get a girlfriend? Ooh, okay, so I pulled something for you. So this is a yes. It shows you're a very strong-willed person who's very naturally protective of their partner. It says when it comes to like finding a relationship and love and that, it says that consistency is your best friend. So in a sense, it says that if you're looking for somebody into them, putting your energy into them, showing them focus, and it says that's when the energy will come back. It says that things have kind of gotten a little stagnant, and because of the repeating of negative patterns. But it says if you're just transparent with how you feel, don't play any games, it says things will really go really well for you, and that new person will come in and really just hope you feel completed.
Did that answer your question? You want to read the next question, Erin? Yeah. Your audio is kind of glitching, Joey said.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Jelly. Okay, so basically what Spirit said is that you will find a girlfriend, but you have to be careful of repeating negative patterns. This sometimes looks like poor communication, not expressing how you feel because of this fear of it not being reciprocated. So what I think is that you should take a chance when you find somebody that you like and be persistent on it. You know, of course, within respecting somebody's boundaries, but it shows that acts of acts of love, acts of love, like really cute things, like little tiny gifts, things like that. Is the person that you're going to be with will really appreciate that because you're a naturally protective person, and just showing your normal natural personality without being fearful of like just putting yourself out there is really what's going to push you ahead. I think a lot of the time when we're going towards somebody like emotionally, I think that they also struggle with communication, and you don't like to feel like you're guessing where you're at with things. You kind of are a little quiet with stuff. But it shows things are going for you.
So basically, you are gonna get a girlfriend, but also like be a good boyfriend and put yourself out there and make sure you just don't repeat negative patterns. Whatever patterns you've been repeating, maybe don't do that again. Maybe
it just feels like poor communication.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. The audio, we're trying our best here.
So I definitely feel like that was your mother. That is actually something that is a common thing that I've heard from other people that I've read. Is that they manipulate the wave through the phone because it is easy to tap into them, kind of like how it is to do like a spirit box. You know, like how you're like spirits over like those little things that are like talking, and it's like cheeseburgers or something like that. They're easily able to cheeseburgers on my mind. But they're easily able to manipulate like cell phones and make phone calls, and sometimes they do text messages when it comes from a random number, and it'll be something like attached to them, but you know that it's them when you feel that hit in your stomach, like that's your intuition place, that's your solar plexus chakra, so you'll be able to feel and know that that's the spirit coming through. I know that's so crazy.
Can you try to adjust it again? I feel like it has periods.
What if I got off and then came right back on? Maybe reset it?
You can do it. You could just swipe up and like exit out the app and just come back on, and it's gonna say, do you want to resume? And you just
okay.
resume.
I'm gonna do it real quick.
Good.
Exit.
I sounded great just then. Okay. Oh, wait. No, she exited the live stream. Oh, no. No. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay.
Is it better? Oh, I don't even hear it. Now I
Keep
can hear it a
talking.
little. I can hear it a little, but it's not as bad.
It's not as bad, no.
That's much better. Oh my gosh. I can hear it when I go like real loud, but
It sounds better.
it's so much better. It's crashing. Echo. It was like,
It's having
it was a voicemail, like 10-second, like static. Almost, yeah, I'll put it again. What is that doing?
I can't see you.
No, see, it's crashing.
Is it? Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, girl, we can't hear you.
Are we there?
Okay, yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't understand what that's doing.
I think it's better now.
Do you guys still hear an echo? Can hear it on my.
Can you keep talking?
Yeah, I'll keep talking.
It sounds fine
Is
now.
it picking up on your end? Maybe like an echoing? I don't know.
No, I think it's your audio. Guys, is it my audio too? Do you guys think it's me? I don't know. Oh, you're frozen. No. No, you're frozen. Is that how I look when I'm frozen on live? Oh no, what is going on? I've never done this before. Damn. Oh, Erin, she's acting like that. I love you, Erin. I'm so sorry. What is going on? Guys, we might have to start over. I don't know. How can you hear her? You can't hear her. She's frozen. I'm gonna restart.
Okay, so I just chat GPT'd it.
Oh, you ChatGPT'd it?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I'm so bad at this, you guys.
Oh, you sound better now.
Is it better?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know how to turn the green screen off, but.
Oh, it sounds way better, girl. Yes. It's way better. It's way better.
I'm just trying to figure out how to turn the green screen off. I'm probably driving everybody nuts. I just
So
no idea how
these
to do
little
this.
thingies on the side, you can like scroll up and down. Like scroll down.
It just
That's
doesn't
all
come up with something. Whatever,
just
it's on. I don't care. We're just gonna do the green screen.
Sure. Yeah. I love it.
Okay,
Stylish.
perfect. So
Okay.
hi everybody.
Hi everybody. We're so sorry about that.
It's so much better now. Okay, well look, you can see, look, it's like the aura.
Oh, I love it. Do you know what color your aura is?
It's so better. So I turn my thing down too, so I don't know what it was.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so hi everybody.
Booga, we're doing free yes or no psychic reading questions.
What'd you say, honey?
Oh, I was talking to Booga.
You were talking to them. I wonder if I can plug my earplugs in so that, because it said on the chat, it said that only one audio source should be active, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because I feel like if you have this huge thing, it should be like something that's easily fixed. People shouldn't have to not be able to talk to at a time. So that was lame, but yeah, it sounds like it's so much better. Okay, so if anybody has a question they would like to ask Spirit, I don't know how to turn the screen set off, but we're doing it. Okay,
You sound amazing. Don't even worry about the green screen.
Fixed it. Okay. So yes, you have to sub, and then you can ask your question, and then I will answer with spirit. Because we just kind of got on here, and we have not that many people on, I'm giving a little bit more than just a couple keywords when you ask your yes or no. So you can also see like my style of reading. Also, if you have any questions of like any crazy experiences that you've ever had, or you want to know about like psychic ability that you may have that you want to develop, I've been doing this for like, oh gosh, 25 years. So I've been reading since I was very, very little, and I've been a medium since I was born. So I would be able to see spirits. It would freak my family out. It was really crazy. I love your shirt, by the way. I don't know if it's crashed. Okay, look, we're starting.
2006. You go next.
I can't hear you, honey.
Oh, shit. Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm looking for my headphones so that I can. Give me 1 second, girlfriend. I'm gonna go grab my headphones
You do your thing.
really quick so I can see. Did you make that call?
I didn't hear what you said. That was really funny. Ask each other questions at this point. Well, why don't you guys ask questions? Because you're sitting here, you're not asking anything. It's about you guys. It's about readings. We're doing readings right now. Do you guys not want to know anything? You guys are boring. What a bully. Better ask some fucking questions. Hi.
Ask each other questions at this point. Don't be rude.
Exactly. You can just tell them.
I can't hear you, baby. Hold on. Okay.
Can you talk?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it just sounded clear before. Why are you wearing the headphones? So you can hear better, or you think the microphone will be better?
Well, it says on ChatGPT that if somebody else is talking, that it should only have one audio active. But I don't think we should have to mute every time we talk. And they said both people could have headphones on, but
No, you sound better without the headphones.
I can't hear you, honey. I'm gonna exit out and come right back in one more time. I'm sorry, honey. I'm just trying to fix it because it's really difficult. Okay, I'll be right back, honey.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, the technical difficulties suck. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Carson? Okay. I know we get frustrated with this tech stuff. I mean, I honestly thought people were gonna be like asking so many questions. So I didn't really plan to like say much. I planned to like sit here on my computer and like help moderate the chat. It's so because we banned everyone. I know, right? Maybe we should start over. Maybe I'll start over and send her a new link. Should I do that? Maybe I should do that. Let me. Do you think that I should start over? Okay, hold up. Hold up.
Hello?
I was doing the same thing!
No way!
Girl, we're so connected. It's insane. That's crazy. Guys, if that's not a sign, I don't know what to tell you guys. That we were literally doing the same thing.
That was cute, though.
Crazy.
That was totally cute. Okay, so it sounds a little better.
I
I
hear
think,
you. You
yeah,
sound great.
I exited completely out of the ad. I can still hear
Yeah.
a little tiny bit, but it's okay.
No, it sounds amazing. Yeah.
But I can hear you too, so that's so much better. Okay,
Okay,
guys, so
great.
free yes or no questions.
Free yes or no questions, guys. Erin, do you want to
Oh,
tell them more about you now that there's more people here?
yes. So my name is Erin. I am a professional psychic. This is like my job. This is what I do. This is like what I do. I also have a crystal shop. I've been a medium since birth. Which a medium means that I can connect with people who have crossed over. But in that sense, everybody has what's called a spirit guide. Sometimes people call them guardian angels. And what I do is I communicate with your spirit guides and I talk to them and I get the best information to help you on your path. So if you have any questions or you want to talk about anything that you like need help with in life or like love, a lot of people talk about love. They like to ask about their career, things like that. If they're having issues with people, they come on, they ask about, am I going to have this happen to me? Or if I met my soulmate, a lot of the times people ask questions like that, or other people ask about like, spiritual meanings and stuff like that. I've been studying this since I was,
Erin, I don't see you.
oh, dang it.
I was like, I had to check the live stream for my computer, and I was like, okay, now I see you.
I
Perfect.
harvest crystals and white sage. See, that's wonderful. That'd be so cool.
I
I
love
would love to
sage.
do.
I'm gonna light some incense.
Can you hear me, honey? Okay.
Yes.
So, like I usually have grown sage before, and I wanted to do like a whole patch of sage. I love sage. I like to do garden sage because a lot of people don't know this, but white sage is for evoking spirit. So if you're having like an issue where you need to clear out a spirit from your house, if you're using white sage, you're only giving it energy. So you have to use like garden sage to cleanse. Uh, or you can use white sage to cleanse too if you don't have a spirit, but it's basically for evoking the spirit. Let's go to the mental. I think you should go on and go there, sugar. You're a
Guys,
Leo.
subscribe to Manifest with Erin for your free yes or no question.
Leos are, I love Leos. So Leos are all about the sun. They're very much, they love to be doted upon. They love like fine things and art and just like the beautiful, more artistic things in life. They love experiences to just be able to go out there and just do life and just meet new people. They're very much, in tune with like the world and stuff like that. I'm a Cancer. I like Cancers too. Cancers are all water sign, so this means that sometimes they find themselves when they're like in a very emotional state. But that means that they have really deep feelings. They're heavy feelers. That means that a lot of times we have like water signs that can feel the energy of other people. They can tune into the frequency of other people. Cancers are great communicators. They can eloquently convey their thoughts really well. They help bring peace to situations and promote change. Aries are firecracker. Firecracker Aries. Aries is a fire sign, which means that they are very dedicated. They know exactly what they want when they want it. It's more like they have to figure out what they want, and then when they want it, it's happening, and nothing is going to stop them from getting it done. They're very intelligent. They also like art, and they do not put up with shit from anybody.
Right.
They are very unique kind of souls. A lot of Aries that I've ever met are just really unique people. My mother was an Aries, and
Yeah.
um,
My mom was an Aries. She was a fucking bitch, though.
yeah, oh, look at the hole. My mom wasn't a bitch, but fuck your
No,
mom.
your mom sounded amazing.
Oh, I don't like your mom either, so it's okay.
I know. Oh, they know all about my mom.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
was like, I'm not gonna like put her stuff out there, but yeah, your
No,
mom's a total
they
bitch.
know. I've told them if she jumps off a cliff tomorrow, it's no
She said, what
no
did
one's
you say
crying over here.
yesterday? I think I was like telling you something, and she's like, good. Hopefully she dies. I'm like,
Just put her out of her misery. Just put everyone out of their
she's
misery.
like, she
She's such
deserves
a chill
it.
person. But that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have that
You
opinion.
are,
I feel
and
like
it's
a lot
okay.
of people are like love and light, and like, no, it's not all love and light.
I think a lot of people are afraid to be authentic. I think that's the big thing about that. They don't want to be like really say what's on their mind.
We got a Cancer, Taurus. I don't think I've met a lot of
I'm a
Taurus,
Taurus.
but I love Carson, so I think I love Taurus.
I have I have Taurus on my chart. So a lot of people don't know this, but you can be like one zodiac sign, but the main zodiac sign is like your sun sign, right? But you actually have three that make up your personality, like three main ones instead of just your sun sign. So a lot of people they go off of like their sun sign, but there's actually three different parts of you. So you have your sun, your moon, and your rising. And the sun is how people see you. The moon is how you see yourself, and your rising is how you actually are. And if you kind of learn what you're, and you can go on to this thing's called Astro Cafe. It's totally free. You can go on there and you can type in like your birthday and stuff, and they'll give that to you so you can see about it, and then you can like read all these like really awesome charts and stuff like it's super fun to do if you haven't done it. Oh, and you also can do synastry reports on there for free. And it's not like super in depth. I definitely recommend going to like an actual astrologer. But if you're in a tight bind and you want to know like, hey, this is this or that, like you can go there and you can be like, does this person work with me? Are we good match? And it'll give you like a match on whether or not you have like positive elements or negative elements, and then you know whether or not to stay away from somebody. And if a astrology chart tells you after you put both birth dates in and your times of birth that that person's not good for you, stay away from them because astrology is incredibly accurate. Incredibly. They'll be like, "Oh, well, it says that we're gonna have a negative life, but I just go with the flow, and that's not me." Like,
And I
no,
love
baby, they're looking
him.
at your life.
Like, you need to love
Like,
your life more than that man.
exactly. To express yourself honestly and live in your most authentic self is a mission. Yes, I feel like above anything else in the world, the most important thing that you can do is be authentic because authenticity leads to every other area of life. Like a lot of people believe like to be a nice person, you have to be caring and like nice to other people. I do not believe that. I feel like being a nice person is how you treat people that are around you in your inner circle as well as how you are authentic to yourself. If you're authentic to yourself, and that means you're living within your truth and you're able to like either just like manifest things. Mine's the Joker. Hold on, I think I missed a chat. But yeah, you guys. So, has anybody have any like crazy ghost stories that they've ever had?
Right.
I was what was it? Oh, I'll tell you about the time that I found some bones before anybody comes in here. So, I everybody knows I'm a medium and I was a part of this psychic development group. And oh, there's another story I'll tell after that if nobody's listening. But I was a part of this psychic development group, and we decided we were going to find this guy. I forget his name. He had been missing since the '90s, and there was like $1 million reward if we could find any information missing, like that was about him, right? So we sat there and we channeled, and then me, Tina, and this other woman, Cheryl, decided, we're going to sit down and we're going to find this dude. So we drove around for a little bit and of like his whereabouts and where it was supposed to be, and I was driving and I snapped it. And I have receipts, by the way, for this, just so you know. I do. But I snapped a picture, and in the picture, there's this face in the trees. And it was like a blurred out blob face. And I'm like, oh, the energy's right there. So we stopped. It was literally the side of like a 6-lane road. We pulled off on the side of the road. There was like trees. It was just a huge tree, and then it's the riverbank. It was like the riverbank, and then you hit the river. But it was like it was trees, like it was super thick foresty bush, and then road. So we pulled over on the side of the road, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm feeling something." And then like, "Well, we'll go back." And I'm like, "No, no, this is weird. Like I feel something." So I started going through the trees, and I had like a tank top on and like some shorts and some flip flops, and I got cuts on my arm and stuff, and I was like going through here, and all of a sudden I started finding bones on the ground. And I was like, what is this? And I'm like, these are way too big to be regular,
Animal
like
bones.
animal bones. I'm like, these are huge. So I went around and I was literally looking for the skull because I'm like, I don't want to call the police if I haven't found the skull, right? But the bones there were so many condensed throughout this area. There was like so many of them. Well, I ended up we ended up calling the police anyways because I had found so many of them. I took a bunch of pictures of the bones. I even have them. But we found so many of them, and we
That's
ended up calling the
crazy.
police. And they came up and they pulled up, and they were like, they looked at it at first because they were like, how did you find this? I'm like, oh, we're psychics. And we were just like intuitively looking for this
Okay.
stuff. And they were like, you're what? And I'm like, yeah. So go down here. So I took them down to look at the bones. And then they started like looking and murmuring at each other. I'm like, oh, they think we're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and then he came up to me and he was like, how did you say you found this? And I'm like, well, we're psychics and we like channeling, right? And I was like, I just felt like there was something here and we found these bones and they're just concerning because they're large. So they ended up calling the coroner to go, and the coroner told them to collect the bones. It did turn out to be a person. They couldn't release who it was because of something that was like, I don't know, it was like some kind of policy. It wasn't the guy that we were looking for, but it was a person, and it was confirmed that it was a person. So we did find some person's bone by just pulling off onto the side of the road.
That's insane.
That was crazy.
And they didn't tell you who it was.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
And there was this one time, this story is crazy, but there was this guy that I was friends with. And he's a politician. And I met him through like a psychic development class.
Can you close out the app and do what you did? Oh,
Yeah,
Susan sent a flower for you. Aw. Sorry, the audio is a little funky.
Yeah, it's glitching. I'm gonna exit out and then rejoin. Okay. All right, bye.
Thank you, Semper. Appreciate you. My apologies for the technical difficulties, guys. You already know I have the technical difficulties that I do, and then Erin doing it too, and then, you know, we're trying our best here. So thank you for bearing with us. This is our first time doing this, so I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys being here. It's fine. Okay, I hope you guys are having fun. I know, like, we're both like a little nervous and just, I don't know, just want everyone to be happy. And I guess it's more just like we want people to understand, but I guess if people don't want to, if they don't want to understand, then they don't want to. But hopefully we can make some believers out of you guys. Like, it's, oh, she's coming to the live stream. So dirty minded.
Who's that?
Speak.
Doing it again.
Can you talk some more?
Talk.
Oh.
Talk.
I mean, it sounds a little better.
It's a little better. Maybe if I stand farther away.
Can you talk some more?
Yeah, sorry, I'll talk some more.
Okay, it sounds better now.
It sounds better?
Yes.
Okay. It's weird. It's like a constant echo on my end. I always hear the echo. That's so weird. I don't know. Maybe I need to get like a microphone or something that makes it better, but I don't hear it actually when I'm just talking continuously. So that's better.
We will fix
So, okay. Well, I knew this guy and he was a politician. His name was Rich. He did run for senator, but he didn't get it. But anyways,
Rich Dick?
His name is Rich.
Like
Richard?
Richard?
RICH. Yeah, like Richard.
Yeah, like Dick.
Rich Dick.
Yeah.
So I met him, and I kind of had hung out with him a couple times, and he was a single dad, and he had a younger daughter and a son, and I had went and took her out bra shopping because her mom wasn't in the picture, and I like helped her out and I showed her clothes that would be good for her body and stuff like that because she didn't have these things. Like, and he was a guy. He asked me to do it. And then I went out to eat with him a couple times. But outside of that, that's where I met him. And he said, why my kids are starting to join this church. And he goes, it's in Dayton, which is like an hour away from us. And he goes, would you be able to, I know you sew. He goes, can you sew some white robes out of this? And he goes, I can give you a couple sheets. They just need some white robes in order to join this church. I'm like, hell yeah. So I sewed them some robes. Like it was just like a simple thing. And I gave it to him. And he's like, the kids would really love if you would like come. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love that. Where is it? And I'm just thinking, it's a little service. He didn't really tell me much about it, right? So it was cold outside. I drove about an hour and I got there and I pulled up to this abandoned factory. It was like a huge factory. It was super big. And I called him and I said, "There's no way to get in." And he goes, "You have to go through the back gate."
What?
So I'm like, "Okay,
Girl,
I'll go through
this
the
sounded
back
like a
gate."
setup from the beginning. You're like white robes and like the children want you to
Girl, it
come.
gets
Like,
crazier.
what? The,
It gets crazier.
abandoned. Okay.
So we went into this abandoned thing and this abandoned building, and I couldn't find him. And I called him a couple times, and I mean, it's dark. The windows are broken out in this building. It looks like this place has not been occupied. I'm like, "Are you really sure this is like the right place?" Select echo cancellation. What is that?
He's just,
Okay.
he's just, yeah.
So So he was like, "Go around to the back and I'll meet you there." And I pulled up and there was like a guy, like fully tatted, piercings everywhere, smoking a cigarette. And then there was another woman who just wasn't tatted. She just had a sweater. And he wasn't out there yet. He said, "Oh, we'll pick you up, right?" And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Park there. It's only like 4 or 5 cars." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we go into this building. It's like lit by sconces, some wall sconces on the sides of these like abandoned buildings.
Those like fancy lights on the side.
Yeah, just like some simple ass like lights that they put to go down the hall, right?
Oh,
Then we get into this lift. It's like a elevator, and I'm like, "I'm not sure if I want to do this. This place is abandoned. I mean, there's holes in the floor. The windows are broken out."
and it's abandoned. So how?
Yeah,
the
and so then you had to shut this, it's like the elevator when you had to shut a cage, and then it would go up. So they got an elevator, and they shut the cage, and then we went up, right? And it was crazy because it was just, we got there finally, and then we pulled up to this door. And you walk in the door, and this room was insulated nice, right? It was like somebody redid this door because this was supposed to be a hidden spot. Well, I walk in, and it was like high ceiling, floor to ceiling. Every single wall had huge Egyptian tapestry with like the most intricate golden threading. It was like the Baphomet, like Sekhmet, like really huge. Well, like at least. I mean, the walls were like at least 12 foot, and like they were everywhere, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Walk in this room, and there's like tables, and they said tables, and then there was just a couple people around, and they're like, "Okay, well, this is like a thing where you could come in, and then there'll be like a couple points where we ask you to kind of participate when you go into the temple, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, cool." He goes, "This is the paper you're gonna have." And I saw the kids. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And I go. The temple starts, and it's a big room. Again, white walls, Egyptian tapestry.
Yeah.
On one side of the wall was completely blacked out. It had a checkered area where it had red candles that was up on it. It was like an altar, obviously like an altar. And then on the other side was this. It was just an empty wall, and there was a huge fucking sarcophagus, like human-sized sarcophagus, gold, intricate, like thousands of dollars. Sarcophagus. And then lining the walls were these beautiful, very comfortable chairs that everybody sat in. And in the middle, there was a like the thing where like the three spots and stuff like that. But it was a basin of water. And there was a dude, and he was in white robe. And then the kids were off to the side in their white robes. Just those two kids, just his kids. And they were the only people getting I guess, inducted into the church.
Okay.
Well, the guy goes around the room, and he does this scent. Until this day, I can still smell this on occasion, like the scent that they had. It was crazy. It was really great smelling, but it made I don't know what was in it because I felt like kind of funky. And so they start talking, and they're talking for like a good 10 minutes. And there was certain parts where they made us get out on our knees and put our hands up like this. Right? So I'm like looking at Rich, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, we're sitting here, we're like doing that, and then we get sit back up on the chair. Well, it had been probably 20 minutes at this point, right? Girl, the fucking sarcophagus opens. There was a dude in the sarcophagus the whole time, steps out, full King Tut thing. And this is a thing. This is a thing, a part of this organization. I didn't know about this at all. There's full King Tut gear, right?
Thank you for the gold
And
coin,
then,
Fernando.
and then he comes in, right? And then from the other side, butt ass naked woman walks out and meets in the middle.
Okay.
And they say these weird words, and she licks his staff. Like, he had like this big staff. It was so freaking crazy. And then he took her over onto that altar on the one black wall, and he set her up, opened her up for the whole world to see. Yeah, no, they didn't.
No?
But she was like, you could full thing. You know what I mean? You could see the whole flower. Okay. And she's sitting there like this, and he gets down on his knees, and he like kisses her thighs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's kids right there, right? And at this point, I'm like looking at him, and then the guy gets up, and then he goes over the kids, and the kids say a couple things, and then he goes back into his fucking sarcophagus, and she goes back behind the wall, and then they make us do the hand thing again, and then we leave, right?
And then we leave.
And then
What?
they're all like looking at me. Everybody who got there, who's like, this is the first time I've ever been there. They're all looking like, how'd you like the service? What did you think of it? Like, it was like, I'm like, I said it was nice. Like, it was a little shocking. And they're like, yeah, it's always like that the first time. And they were like, Rich has told us a lot about you, about how you have like certain abilities, and I'm like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, I do readings. They're like, yeah, you told us about that time you touched the coin and you could see things, because I was seeing like visions in this coin that I held. Well, then they were like, do you want to play Cards Against Humanity? And like, because the priest comes out, and they're like, we could usually hang out afterwards and play Cards Against Humanity. And I was like, no, it's okay. And they're like, well, we'd like to invite you to come back and maybe possibly be a part of the organization, and Rich would be willing to sponsor you. And I'm like, and I was like, okay. And they said, well, here's a folder, think about it. And they gave me this like thick folder, and inside of it had papers in it. And it says to join this organization. Like, it was such specific things as like, we're not controlled for, bodily function, loss of vision, like from the rituals that are having, they said, like, they talked about sodomy and how that's not practiced within this, like the whole paperwork. And the guy had messaged me on Facebook, because he had added me on Facebook, because I thought this was hilarious. At that point, he added me on Facebook, and I said, I'm not really interested in this. This isn't my type of thing, but thank you very much. And after that, they all disappeared. And they all disappeared. And I never saw any of them. All of their profiles went away. I don't know if they blocked me. I had talked to Rich one other time after that, but after that, he didn't really talk to me anymore.
Oh, wow. You think because you felt like rejected?
I don't know what it was, but I learned it's called the OTO, which was the organization. Because I was like, what did I experience? So I Googled it, and I was like, guy comes out of sarcophagus, lady comes in naked, OTO, right? And you can actually see online where this exact ritual is performed. And it's like, they're like this order that's like an occult order that was, yeah, and it was started by Aleister Crowley.
Really?
The guy that founded,
Wow.
that like wrote all of those like occult books, and it was crazy. And I was like, did I just get asked to join the Illuminati? Like, because I was like, this shit is weird, but no, it wasn't that. I guess it was just some kind of order that people do. And like, this guy, he was like a high up executive in this company. Another lady was a nurse. Like, these are like legitimate functioning adults that are like doing this in their free time. It was crazy.
With their children.
Yeah, and that's what the crazy part was. And I said something to him after that. I'm like, you got kids like right here. And I was like, and they were doing that. He goes, no, they understand that it's a spiritual thing and that there is nothing that is sexual about it. They understand how it's about the divine feminine and the masculine and how they come together in a pairing. And I'm like,
Do you
yeah.
guys agree with that? That's crazy.
I was like,
That's crazy.
okay. And I'm kind of like it. I just like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Shit was crazy as hell.
That was crazy.
Anyways, that was that cool story. What is? I have other stories like crazy psychic stuff. Anybody else have any crazy psychic stories? Did you ever have any like those stories? Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Sorry, it crashed, but I still hear you perfect, and I'm here.
Yay. Yay. Ordo
Order of the
Templi
Eastern.
Oriented. Yeah, that's what it is.
Hi, Erin. We're doing free yes or no psychic reading questions. Angels don't fall. Do you have a question? Erin, do you have a question? 2006, do you have a question?
You guys.
Hello.
It's so
We're
cute.
also doing readings for $8 or 800 rupees. The cat ears. The little cat ears.
No, that's not cute.
Oh, you like that?
There, that's cute.
That's cute. Yeah, cat ears. So send the cat ears if you want.
And then again, if you don't even need to have any questions. You can just be free. It's echoing. You guys are gonna hate me, but I have to use the ladies' room.
No, that's fine. You do what you gotta do, and I'll hold down the chat. You can just turn your video off and your sound off if you want.
Yeah. I'll mute it and turn the video off and hear that.
There you go. Cool. Okay. Hi. Guys, be nice to my friend and ask some fucking questions, you little fucking bitches. I'm not trying to act fucking ghetto in front of my fucking friend. Y'all better like and subscribe. Y'all better subscribe to my friend. Y'all better ask some questions and y'all better be nice. Or I'll block you. That's the most I can do. Y'all better ask some fucking questions. Even if you think that she's not legit, ask a fucking question. Like, you'd probably be fucking surprised. Like, ask a question. She already hears me run my mouth. I've asked her all of my questions. So when she comes back, ask her some questions. She is a legit psychic. So yeah, when will I meet my next girlfriend? No. It has to be a yes or no. So it's free yes or no questions, guys. It's free yes or no questions. It's free yes or no. And then 800 rupees, $8 are the cat ears for an in-depth reading for 8 minutes. I mean, everyone here is gonna know your business, but I guess it only matters if it matters to you. I know a lot of people come on like anonymous accounts. They get on here and they're like, what's it called? Like a throwaway account. But yeah, you have to ask something like, well, will I get a girlfriend next year? Like it has to be like a yes or no answer. If it's gonna be the free one, it has to be yes or no answer. There we go. Will I get laid this month? See, that's a question. We just need more questions in the chat, guys. Even if it's, yeah. Okay, hi.
Will I get laid this month?
Girl, I said, guys, ask your questions. Aw, they sent you a gift. Aw, the floating heart. Thank you, XSAM66666. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, she's gonna answer your questions. Free yes or no questions, guys, with the psychic.
So you are going to get laid this month, but it's gonna be something where you're emotionally detached. Legitimate.
Yo, if you don't get laid, come back here.
Yeah, tell her.
Come back here and tell us about it.
Yeah.
I mean, ask your questions, guys. Like, what do you want to know? Yes or no questions. Free yes or no questions from a legitimate psychic. A legitimate psychic. And if you don't think she's legitimate, ask her anyway. You'd probably be really fucking surprised. Ask her. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive with them and bully them. Come on, guys.
My
Ask
energy.
my questions. Even if you think it's stupid. And I never say that. Even if you think it's stupid, ask the question. Ask. Okay?
Okay. So I'm just going to like channel or read. So this could connect to anybody that's in the chat. If you feel like it's applying to you, it may apply to you, or it may feel like it's applying to a couple of you, right? So Spirit is saying that, and I'm just going to talk like I'm talking to one person, okay?
Okay.
It
But this
shows
is not
that
someone that is in the chat right now.
it says within your life, there has been a lot of tension. It shows here that there has been conflict within your younger life, and it seems like there was a lot of trauma and things that you feel like you had to get through in order to really reach a new stage of your life. Hold on, let me repull. This isn't making sense. Spirit is saying here we're reaching and coming to a point of change and transformation within your life. We're ending a cycle and we're transitioning into a new era of your life. It says the loneliness that you felt in the past, the slight isolation that you kind of have been going through is going to move past this. Spirit says, hold on. So it says that, okay, sorry, hold on. Lately, we have been going through an emotionally healing phase. It says you have been focusing on you, working towards, moving into alignment and really even making sure that the people that you're surrounded by within your inner circle are following your lead. Like in a sense, like you want to know whether or not the people that are surrounding you are good for you. And it seems like you've set clear boundaries for yourself. You've not allowed negative things to affect you anymore. And we're really moving into a next era. But it says because of this, it feels like a lot of people that you have been surrounded by have been absolutely falling away from you. It's been a painful experience. It's left you with feeling like very isolated and lonely, and almost wondering whether or not life is just going to continue to be like this because of the stress that you dealt with when you were younger. Okay, but Spirit says that you're going to be reaching a period of mental clarity, because what happens is in order for you to reach the next level, you have to get through this like period of like stress in order to hit that mental breakthrough. A lot of this is because you're raising your vibration. Now, what is a vibration? A vibration is your energy source. So the higher you vibrate, which means you're in a better place, an emotional place, everybody's on a frequency. So when you change your frequency and you let go of negative things and negative people within your life and negative connections, your frequency changes and you rise up, right? But everybody else who was at your frequency down here goes away. So like you could be losing relationships, connections with friends, and it could be like a really difficult time, right? Spirit says that you're really right here at the cusp of really changing things within your life. It says that we're seeing a lot of teamwork and collaboration. It says you're building something for yourself. It says you have lots of creative energy and you have just been here and here and here. And it feels like there's so many ideas that you have within your life, like things have been feeling stagnant and you're not sure which next direction that you need to go. But there's so many different areas of your life where you're putting your energy or thoughts into. Spirit is saying that your best bet right now would be to organize how you feel and just choose one thing, because you can't do like a million things at once. If you do a million things at once, your energy is all scattered and you're not going to be able to rise above this and like change things within your life. Spirit is saying that you really flourish in a period of like familiarity. It says you're embracing your inner strength. It says don't allow self-doubt to stop you from, your goals that you have within life. It says that there's been a lot of low energy and struggle, but Spirit says that it's important for you also to trust your intuition anymore. It seems like things will be rising up for you. We're seeing success and victory, and wishes coming true. And it says it's not going to get worse. It's only going upward from here. We're seeing you recovering from these negative things. It says we're regenerating. And it says we're moving forward in the direction that you want to move forward. And things are moving forward good for you. Let's see what else we have here. It says here, it's make sure that when your energy's in a bunch of different places, that you're making realistic goals for yourself. It says sometimes that the reason that your lack of progress is going on is because you're living an unhealthy lifestyle. This doesn't mean that you're like going crazy. It just means that you could be consuming something that you don't need, like being on your phone too much or eating a lot of processed foods, things like that. That's really negative. It's hard for you. And Spirit says sometimes that causes you to have stress because you're like, I really want to be at a different point in my life than I already am right now. And I'm wondering why I haven't got there. And Spirit says a lot of that has to do with the fact that you were in an old place and now you're in a better place because we're changing our thoughts, our habits, and our mindsets. And now you're finding balance. Spirit says you're finding more patience within your life. It says you're finding solutions to old things. And it says you've really balanced with a lot of self-control. It says you're very strong-willed, naturally protective of yourself, and you're moving forward into a perseverance phase. It says overall we're moving to a period of abundance and prosperity. And just to grasp into that, if you want to know which next step you need to take within your life, if you need to focus on one thing, go for it. Write down what you want to do with other things, and then work on that later.
That was really good. I wonder who that's about.
I know. I think it was hitting a couple of people because the energy was kind of scattered. So, typically when I do these readings, I'm very focused on one thing, right? And I can really hone down and give you a lot more details. But because Spirit was giving me information, like little tidbits are for certain people. But it's like basically on like, alignment. Okay.
That was really good.
Spoon.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Oh no, I shouldn't be drinking this soda. I'm like telling the people I'm waiting for to not eat processed foods, and I'm like drinking it.
I know. I just noticed the irony. I was like, oh, wait, that's soda.
I'm excited. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you everybody in the background for hanging out. I'm not really done the live on this, so
it's only gonna get better, like, the more that we do this and people like see you, and yeah, like it's hard in the beginning, but yeah.
I'm gonna start going live on my channel too. You're such an inspiration.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Carson. I feel like someone else had a question before.
Somebody had a question?
Tavon said, will I ever make $1 million in my lifetime?
Okay, so it says in
live. Don't lie to Tavon.
I'm not. So it feels like earlier when you were a younger place, it says that you kind of had lost your direction. And you really didn't know what you wanted to do. You were just living day to day. You knew you wanted something bigger for yourself, but you kind of doubted whether or not that was something that's possible for you. It's recently you have came to where you are changing your narrative. It says you are making small changes when it comes to like finances. You're ready to hustle. You're ready to do that. You don't have a fear of change or sacrifice when it comes to that. Spirit is showing here that your strength will move you forward. We're saying that you're overcoming some type of obstacle when it comes to this. I think a lot of it has to do with that you definitely have the energy to be able to reach the next level in life when it comes to making $1 million. But I think a lot of it is that there's a scarcity mindset around how you view money. So when you were younger, our parents really influenced like how we feel about money. And money is just an energy. So if you think that money's hard to get, or you feel like you're not going to be able to get to this level or do that, that's hindering yourself because you're stopping a manifestation of making that happen for you. So you have to change your view around money. You have to actively try to get rid of that scarcity mindset. That means like if you're going to the grocery store and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so much money. You just gotta look at it and you're like, no, this money replenishes. It comes back, it comes back money well spent, right? And when you do that, Spirit says things will shift for you. It says that you absolutely have that ability to make things happen because you're very strong-willed, very pursuit. Like I really feel like you have a lot of perseverance, right? Like you have what it takes to get it done. I think you're just one small tweak away of changing things. I also feel like you're not going to be able to make the money that you want to make by working for another person.
Yeah.
The money's in entrepreneurship.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, girl. It's like
Sorry.
breaking out on your own. Like if you guys want to have money, and this is just put you on. You gotta when you work for somebody else, you cap yourself off at a certain amount. No
Yeah,
matter
you
you do
do.
like for 50 years, right? If you do something for yourself, it's a little bit more of a risk, but the most success, the big money makers are the entrepreneurs.
Great risk, great reward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can't play it safe and expect to make $1 gazillion.
Exactly.
Million,
It's
whatever it is
scary.
you're trying to make. Yeah,
It's
I think
scary to be
some of
like,
the most successful people, they take a lot of risk. They're doing
mhm.
a lot of things that the average people wouldn't really do. Like the average person wouldn't really do.
Yeah. It's like you also got to know people, but you can't know people if you stay inside your house all the time.
Yeah. How's the chat doing, guys? Say
Hi,
hi to the
everybody.
chat. Say hi to Erin. Subscribe to @Manifest with Erin on YouTube.
The reason it's called Manifest with Erin, so I am a psychic, that's my job, but I also am a manifestation coach. So that means that I help people change their lives. They work one-on-one with me, and I help them change their mindset and be able to get them exactly what they want whenever they want it. Like you can have anything you want. And when I say anything, I mean anything. And manifestation works like that. It's like magic without the tools. It's a mindset shift. Like, because we're living in a matrix. Like, I know that might sound nuts, but we're living in a matrix. This is a simulation, and all you need to know is the cheat codes in order to win the game. You know what I mean?
No, and I can speak personally for myself because I do get a lot of sessions with Erin. I remember when we had a reading together years ago, and I was asking you like should like I was just in this phase of constantly asking Erin, should I do YouTube? Should I do YouTube? Should I do YouTube? And I was like always making excuses and like it was just crazy because it's like she was like, yeah, you're gonna be successful on YouTube, but like, you have to put in the work and you can start right now. Like, why haven't you started? Like, you're stalling. And I finally like started at some point after that, and look at where I am. Like, what is it, like 2 years later? So it's crazy because you always said that this would happen, but I like yeah, like you guys also have to put in the work too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just like expect to have a great YouTube channel, but you're not putting in the work too. So yeah, yeah,
I
no,
just
it's
feel like
crazy.
also that, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, sorry. No, I was just reiterating how crazy it is because I remember being like, I was asking, like, will I be successful on YouTube? Like, if I do it, like, am I going to be a failure? Like, is it going to be embarrassing? Is it going to be and you're like, no, it's like people are going to love you and you have a lot to say. And like, you can really help people and teach people. And now here I am. So I love your advice. And I hope everyone likes and subscribes to Erin so you can get some of that wisdom from her. She's very, very wise.
You're such a sweetheart. I want to see you doing more with like your singing too. You have like
I
the
know.
best
I know.
voice.
Everyone always bugs me and they're like, when are you gonna put out music? When are you gonna put out music? So it's always like the next thing, like how to do the next thing. Which is fine because that's life. It's growth and there's always gonna be something next. I don't think I'm ever I mean, when do you stop?
Never. You're never supposed to be content. You're always
Never, right?
supposed to want more.
Never.
Always. You can be a millionaire and still want more. It's healthy to want more, it is how we're supposed to want more.
100%. Yeah. I think there's nothing wrong with wanting more. It's more so
Absolutely.
like don't I guess just don't be a shitty person because you want more and then you end up having more. And we see a lot of people nowadays that have money and they're assholes. So
Yes.
ask questions, guys. Free yes or no questions.
It's okay if they're nervous. It's totally normal.
No, I don't want them to be nervous. But it is the first day, and I think we're doing pretty good for the first day. Thank you guys for liking. You guys better subscribe to Erin.
Thank you so much, guys. I hiccuped. When it comes to like readings and stuff like that, it's nerve-wracking for people to grasp, especially if it's not something that was like within their wheelhouse.
And I think it's also like maybe people don't want to ask things, and then all of us like hear their business kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
If you want a private read, you can go hit the link in my bio,
yes,
and that will
guys,
take
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different options too, like for people who are at different budgets, you know what I mean? I would definitely recommend a private read where we talk over the phone, or do like a video read. Those are like the most valuable ones in my opinion. But if you have like one questions, they go by like one questions, just generals. If you don't know what to ask, like I can channel for you and be like, this is what you need. Past life readings, where I tell you who you were in a past life, and I channel for you the past life, and lots of cool things. I'll take another drink.
Wait, so can you tell them all of the different options for purchase in regards to the private psychic reading so everyone
Yeah.
knows?
So the private reads would be over the phone reads and or like videos. How we do this, I do it on Google Meet. I'd send you a link before we began. You can write down a bunch of questions. I always recommend to write down any kind of question you have. If you don't have a question, it's totally not necessary. It just, whenever you're doing a reading for somebody, the more in depth the question, the more in depth the answer comes through. So there is a 15-minute option, a 30-minute option, hour, 2 hour, whatever you want. But it has to be at least 15 minutes if it's on the phone, because that's but everybody pretty much always wants to get 30 to 50 minutes at least.
Yeah, I feel like you don't get everything you need in 15 minutes.
No, it's more of like fire. Like if you're like on a budget and you just want to fire on some questions, it's valuable. Because you can get a lot more when you're talking versus just like typing. But then there's other options where you can have like the one question, and that's just where like I give the answer. But people like to do that because you can like go back and read it.
Yeah. I love that. How's the chat doing? How are you guys doing?
How's everybody doing?
Well, for those of you that are shy, now you know that you can hit the link in Erin's bio. And it's on Etsy, right?
Yeah. It's
It's on Etsy. All of her options, different prices on Etsy.
And I'm 5-star
Erin
seller.
sells crystals as well on her Etsy shop. You should check that out if you guys are into crystals.
I have these cute little things that I just got in.
Yeah. Do you have any crystals in like hands reach? Ooh, what is that?
They're a little perfume bottle.
I love that. That's so
They can
cute.
turn into a necklace. I have different ones.
Yeah, I see the little thingies on the side. Yeah, you could.
They're so cute.
Which crystals are these?
This is amethyst. Amethyst is incredible because it's all about like success and peace and prosperity, relieving anxiety, helping you with like any kind of addiction issues, and that doesn't mean have to be like substance because you could be like, I'm addicted to porn or watching this on. It's really good. This is Lappy. Lappy's just really cool. Because if you've ever seen that pink girl with the pearl earring, when she has that beautiful blue bandana, this is actually Lappy that was crushed up in order to get that grill brilliant blue vibe. Of course, it's plastic, but it's scratched up, but they didn't know that back then.
Yeah.
And if you can ancient Egyptian makeup, and it's one of the most revered stones from the Egyptians. It's very beautiful. It has little flecks of gold inside of it. If you can see gold and pyrite.
I see the gold. Yeah, it was like shining there. I think it was the other side.
The refinement process to get the gold outside of this is more expensive than the actual gold would be, so they don't make an effort to take it out. But it's very cool one. And then I do jewelry with malachite. It's really right now. The circles are like victorial forming. Sorry, baby, I keep interrupting. More than just.
Can you see the chat, Erin?
We can try to connect with them. We can absolutely. Yeah, girls. So how that works is that I'm an evidential medium, which means that I don't just feel like they're next to you and they're saying they're proud of you. Like nobody wants to get a reading like that. You know what I mean?
Nobody
I
wants
bring
to.
forth evidence to be like this is who is coming through. How it works is that they send you simple sentence notes and then for us to interpret it. Sometimes we get like paintings or even names, but it's really depending on how that works. So I will sit there and sometimes I'll be like, I see that you're sitting here and you're wearing this, or this is the photograph I see on a desk. And it'll be the exact photograph where I'll be like, I'm getting May 13th, and that's the day that they passed, or something like that. So that's how it comes through. I really do miss her. I have been thinking hard. But I get it. My mom was my best friend, and she passed away 2 years ago. It was very.
I don't see you. Okay, I see you now. Okay. Continue. I'm sorry.
I get how it is to lose your mom. It's very difficult, especially if you've had a good relationship with this. It's hard. It's something that doesn't go away. You think about it every day. It's very difficult, and it's like you have to learn how to relive without them around. And it's a very difficult process. But the one thing that I can say is through all of this, and the way that I've lived my life, I know that there's something out there because of how much evidence I have received from, because I'm a skeptic, which sounds crazy being like a psychic. Like I'm a skeptic psychic. So like I don't believe in anything. Like I don't believe in fairies. Like I've never seen evidence of a fairy. You know what I mean? Things like that. But if I've experienced it and seen it and gone through that, then I'll believe it, right? But with the spiritual things, like with the spirits and stuff, it's so obvious how real that is, especially when they go talk about like past life readings or people who have like passed away and then come back to life, like the stories they tell and how it's all consistently the same, you know? Um, it's just really beautiful to know that there is an afterlife. And I think a lot of the best things about reading is they
They give you hope and like
do.
peace, a sense of clarity.
Yeah. And then you can like get clarity, and it's almost like evidence, because a lot of people, they go in for a reading hoping to talk to like their family member, and then they get this crazy reading which reduces them to like nothing. It completely unravels them because they're like, wow, like that shit was real. Like the evidence that's provided is so real, that it just takes people off of their feet. Like I did readings for this woman before, and I told her what her dad drove, like the exact car, the color, what his job was, what color his daddy had a motorcycle. I didn't know anything about him. And then I got her nickname, her nickname for him and vice versa. And then I told her about something like there was like a piece of jewelry in a bottom drawer. It was on the left side. It was a bracelet. And
Very
she went the
specific.
next day to look for it and she found it, the bracelet. Like it's just, there's so much evidence from it. It's like something.
In the comments. Yeah, I don't know if you have anything to say to him. I wasn't really sure how to react to that.
So Solomon was like a
I
witch.
didn't expect anyone to pull out Solomon or Moses and talk about witches and demons. I'm gonna say I'm really surprised. But if y'all want to talk
Solomon was
about
a
that, we
witch.
can.
Like supposedly they
He was a
gave
wizard, no?
Solomon this like these
King
fields.
Solomon.
Yeah. And he had dominion over demons, and that's what supposedly built his like temple. But Solomon was an incredible uh like witch or like practitioner. I hate the name witch, but like they
Yeah.
like he had dominion, and people still look for his like teachings that kind of talk about like that's like when you go into demonology and stuff like that. But I don't really look into that stuff too much, you know. I've learned about it because I think power is knowledge, but it's, it's hard to tell nowadays. Yes, you guys are scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of me. It's fun. It's fun to ask questions from
Wait,
spirit, like
Carson said, I find dimes a lot in such weird places. I know it's someone telling me they're there.
from heaven.
What?
It's a sign from heaven.
Yeah, dimes?
hmm You find dimes, it's supposed to be signs from heaven, as well as seeing cardinals, any kind of like crow or dark birds.
Carson's coming.
Quarters. I
She's
know
like, why the
that's
fuck are
right.
you leaving me dimes? What the fuck?
Like, what the hell is
I'm like,
this? Like, what am I gonna do with
no more
this? I need
money?
10 more.
Right. Hey, I heard that they've retired the penny.
Yeah, they don't even give them back in the stores in Ohio now. They round up or down, which is annoying. Because it was supposed to be like it takes 3 cents in order to make 1 penny. So like we were losing money by making them. So they decided to cut it out. At least that's what I heard. What's your favorite movie, guys?
Favorite what?
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Ooh. I love talking to them about Coraline, and I love the symbolism of Coraline. Have you or your kids ever watched Coraline? Do they love it? It's one of my favorite films ever, and I feel like it touches on a lot. Oh, thank you, Michael Pierce, for the flower. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you. Remember to subscribe to Manifest with Erin, guys. Manifest coach and psychic, private readings on her Etsy. Ask for yes or no questions below. Thank you for the gifts, guys. We appreciate it.
Look, I found another one of those rings.
Ooh,
All right, we'll put
is
it
that
on.
the opal?
Yeah, it's another one of them.
Oh, it's so pretty. Guys, Erin sells jewelry. I just ordered some. I'm really excited to get it in the mail.
Girl, I packed up your order last night.
I'm gonna do an unboxing haul. It's gonna be a cute video. I'll tag you.
I have like amazing stuff.
You have a lot of really cute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we just need to. Hocus Pocus is one of your favorites, definitely in your Halloween. I've never seen that one. I know, and yes, I watch Practical Magic too.
Girl,
A Shit, I'm missing out, really? Fuck.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
We need
We
to
need to
have
have a
a
movie night.
Hocus Pocus and Practical Magic.
But not
But
the
not the
second
second
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus.
Pocus.
That was
That was
bullshit.
bullshit.
That was a
It was
Right,
terrible
terrible
right.
looking.
Girl, we have to watch it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll watch it.
I
I
love
love
Practical
Practical
Magic
Magic
and
and
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus.
Pocus. Hocus
Pocus
Pocus
is
is
good
good
because it's like that 90s
90s
silly.
silly.
It was made in the 90s?
Yeah,
But yeah, it was made
like
as like
91 or 2 or 3. But it's
Dia,
But it's really
how
good.
are we halfway through the year and so close to October? I think what Dia means to ask is time going by faster? Ooh,
But it was,
But it was, but it's not.
no. Oh,
And we
wow.
And we have the real sun back.
Really? You know, I've heard a lot of discourse online about people saying that they think the sun is fake now and that's not the same sun.
So I think that a lot of the things that are going on are in touch with CERN,
That
which is
what?
the hydrogen collider.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Muted. So have you ever heard of CERN?
Heard of what?
It's
It's
like
like
the
the
hydrogen collider, I think, in Sweden.
Hydrogen collider.
And what
And what they do is they
take
take an atom,
and another
another
atom,
atom,
and
and
they
they
send
send
it
it
to the
to
cube,
the
and then
and then
they
they
explode the atom,
creating
creating
an
a
effect,
like mini, huge
huge
explosion,
explosion of crazy shit, but super dangerous. But
they
they
did
did something with that hydrogen collider, and
everything
everything changed
in
in
2012.
2012.
And that's
And that's when all the
Mandela
Mandela
effect
effects started
coming out.
coming out.
But
Mandela
every
effect?
have you
have you ever heard of a Mandela effect?
You want to know something? Guys, chat, let me know if any of you have heard about this. I actually wrote this down to ask you during one of my sessions, and I I did not ask you this, but I saw online. So, are you familiar with Bad Baby? Cash Me Outside. You know,
Yeah.
she was on. Okay, tell me how there are many people online saying that that Bad Baby Dr. Phil episode aired in 2009. Many people claim that they saw that
when do you think it was supposed to be put out?
I crashed. I'm so sorry. Sorry, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I crashed. Okay. Okay, so many people remember that episode coming out in 2009 on Dr. Phil. And then in 2016, people saw it being aired for the first time, and people were kind of having like deja vu, like the Mandela effect, saying, dude, and like people were texting it like to their friends and being like, yo, did we not see this for the first time in like 2009? Were we not saying "Cash Me Outside" in high school? Like when we were like graduating? Like this is so crazy. And then they checked the date, and it was like, oh, like posted 2 weeks ago. And Danielle Bergoli was like born in like 2003 or something, so she couldn't have been like 7 years old or like however old on the Dr. Phil show. So yeah, there are people online, and there's YouTube videos about it, and there are people saying, we clearly remember this episode coming out in 2009, but apparently it came out for the first time in 2016 again. So that's why people are like Mandela effect. So can you explain what the Mandela effect is? Because I heard about this like the other day.
So it definitely came out in 2009 because I remember dating a guy when I was 19.
I was too young to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and I remember
joking
joking about it. He would say, "Cash me outside, how about that?"
Yeah. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah. So that's crazy.
So the Mandela effect is because
in
in 2012, our timeline,
2012.
our
Didn't
world
they
as
say the
we
world
know
was
it,
gonna end in 2012? But
and it
and it
did.
did.
But
But we switched over into a
we
we
quantum
quantum.
systems,
That's not so common, but we quantum leap into a new reality, and another reality combined with ours. And that's why we remember things differently, because some people were a part of the old reality, and some of us are part of the new one. So that's why there's so many Mandela effects. But it has something to do with CERN. So when CERN was turned on, that's when it happened. And every time they turn it on, something happens.
CERN?
Yes, CERN. It's a hydrogen collider. It's a hydrogen collider that's supposed to, I forget exactly, but I think they like split atoms like on bottom, and they like study the colliding of these hydrogen atoms. But when they did that, what they say is that it essentially destroyed everything and shifted frequency to a new timeline. And that's how they say to everybody. But the evidence is there. And it's crazy because if you look at CERN and you look it up,
CERN. I've never heard of
the statue in front of CERN is Shiva, which is, I believe it's like the goddess of destruction. It's like, why would they put that as their huge statue?
Right. The symbol of
When it comes to like a sign.
right in our face. That's crazy. I've never heard of this CERN company.
Yeah, you should. It's a rabbit hole for sure.
We have a lot of new comments.
I mean, that's what I believe. It created a wormhole, and it was timelines, and that's what everybody was talking about. The sun is different.
Okay.
And some people see two suns in the sky sometimes.
Some people see what?
Two suns in the sky sometimes.
Really? Do any of you guys see two suns in the sky ever at once? Girl, I've never heard of CERN. Carson, what is CERN?
Girl, it is the creation of all of that shit. The God particle. The God particle. That's exactly what it is.
I'm gonna have to look this up. You guys are teaching me something new. I haven't heard of this.
And then when there was just recently, God, I forget what kind of computer it was turned on in Google. But it was like able to process like so fucking fast that they were able to confirm that there are multiple realities.
Yeah, of course there's multiple realities, yeah.
But it was crazy. The second planet is planet 9. What was it, Nibiru or something? I think that's the name of it.
Carson's got it. Okay, Carson.
Oh no, she crashed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Carson, you're dropping so much knowledge right now. I didn't know that you knew all this. Like, you're talking about something I don't even fucking know. CERN, planet 9.
Okay, Carson.
Like, wow.
Yeah, girl, you gotta look it up. That's really interesting. There's a lot of it that's like fucking weird. But then there's other parts of it where it's true. And that's where you can switch into discern for what's real and what's not. But some people are nuts and they just make up shit. But there really is an element. Did you know that there wasn't a cornucopia in Fruit of the Loom?
You said a cornucopia where?
So you ever see like Fruit of the Loom underwear?
What?
There's like a brand called Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom. Yes.
Girl, was I saying it wrong?
No. It's just the audio being a little weird, but I hear you now.
There was like a cornucopia inside of it, which is a big long thing in it.
That was the Mandela effect too, because people said that the picture changed, right? I've heard of that.
Yes.
Chat, have you guys heard of that, of the story?
What's your favorite Mandela effect? Hi, Dennis.
Guys, what's your favorite Mandela effect? Honestly, the bad baby one sounds crazy. I honestly can't really personally think of a Mandela effect that I've been like personally affected by. I just think the bad baby one is really crazy, because then how old is bad baby? Or is it just like is it just that people just remember the old timeline, but like that doesn't matter because we're in this new timeline? So like, you get what I'm saying? Like the episode came out in 2009, but then everything changed in 2012. And now people think the Bad Baby came out in 2016, but the 2016 airing of the episode aligns with how old she is. Like, she couldn't have been 7 years old on Dr. Phil or 8 years old. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's so crazy that there's so many people out here that have that memory of that episode coming. Like you have that memory of the episode coming out in 2009, but then there's people like me where I was in high school in 2016. I was 16, 17, and that was when I heard about Bad Baby for the first time. So it's like it happened for me too in high school, but it was a different generation. Isn't that crazy, guys? Chat. That's insane. That's really crazy. So that means we both experienced Bad Baby in high school for the first time. Catch Me Outside, how about that? But it was in 2016 and 2009. That's crazy. Guys, that's crazy.
That trips me out. The butterfly. What's the butterfly?
Oh, it was 11/11. Okay. Make a wish. What's the butterfly effect? Ooh, have you ever seen that butterfly effect movie with Ashton Kutcher?
That bugs me up.
That movie made me cry. Guys, if you want to get fucked up in the head, watch The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher. I might rewatch that. Like, wow. Like, I just remember crying. And, like, did Carson, have you seen that movie? Also, thank you guys for liking this stream. We're at 76 likes. Thank you. And remember to subscribe to Erin, Manifest with Erin on YouTube. Are you on any other social media platforms?
Yes.
TikTok
and Facebook and Instagram.
And what's your TikTok?
Psychic Erin here.
11.
Erin Sears on TikTok. At Psychic Erin Sears on TikTok, guys. Make sure to follow her on TikTok. I am not on that clock app, but if you are, make sure to follow at Psychic Erin Sears. And not the fake pages, because she's lit over there on TikTok. So there's a lot of fake pages. Oh, you sent a gold coin. We appreciate you. All AI investigates.
You can change your outcome.
It's like manifestation.
AI investigates.
I
Wow,
have to look it up.
Name. That's so interesting. But what is the butterfly? That's what butterfly effect is, where you can change your outcomes. Yeah, that's what was happening in the movie. Ashton Kutcher plays this guy who realizes that he could just. So in the movie, The Butterfly Effect, Ashton Kutcher plays this guy who like figures out that he can go back in time and like change things, but he doesn't realize that it creates like a ripple, and like that one action that he changed like affected everything else throughout his life. So it literally was like a nightmare. Like I was watching this time, like I don't know, like a year or two ago. I felt like I was watching a nightmare. He kept going back in time trying to change things, and he could never fucking fix it the way that he wanted. Like in one lifetime, like he's in a wheelchair. In another one, like he's not even dating the girl that he's dating in this lifetime. There was another lifetime where the girl was like dating his best friend, and like there was another lifetime where like he killed her by accident. It's crazy. Like he tried to fix his life so many times and go back so many. It was like watching a nightmare. Like I honestly don't think that we should have any regrets. Like I can't imagine my life being any different than what it is now. You said yes, butterfly effect is like where time is broken. I believe in that stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that sounds miserable. It is miserable, Dia. It is miserable. That sounds miserable. Like, I feel bad, like, towards the end. Like, he just kept trying. And then I think in the end, he decided to, like, just let it go, right? And he decided to, like, not be with her. Because he didn't want it to... Because he was trying to be with her in this, like, perfect life. But he realized that it wasn't happening. So I think he decided to, like, let her go. And was like... If me not meeting you means you're not going to experience all these bad things and stuff, then we're just not going to meet. Or
Like the ultimate
like that. Or
sacrifice of love.
like they're not going to date or something. But yeah, that movie was crazy.
It made me feel like uncomfortable afterwards. Like, thinking about it, I still remember how I felt when I watched it. I was like, it felt icky.
It wasn't. I felt just very like. I feel like that movie, The Butterfly Effect, with Ashton Kutcher, guys. If you haven't seen it, I think you should really go see it. Also, subscribe to Manifest with Erin. Yeah. If you guys want, like, what I love about that movie is I feel like it touches on a lot of spiritual stuff, but it doesn't portray itself like it's not coming off as like really spiritual and like woo woo. Like it's you. I guess you just feel it when you watch it and you like read in between the lines and stuff. And yeah,
It'd be interesting to like rewatch.
I definitely.
I've learned so much about like hidden meanings in videos and movies and stuff.
I love rewatching old like movies like that. Like, yeah.
Have you ever seen? There's this movie, and it was like the one movie that really freaked me out. It was called The Lobster.
The Lobster?
It was like an art film.
Is that the A24 movie? I feel like I've been avoiding it.
I wouldn't watch it. I didn't. It was uncomfortable.
In a dystopian society, single people must enter into it. In a dystopian society, single people must enter into a romantic relationship within a strict time limit of 45 days or be transformed into an animal of their choice. Girl, I'm gonna watch that movie too. The Lobster.
It's fucked up though. It's like artsy.
Yeah, I mean I've watched a lot of fucked up A24 movies.
There's
I love A24 films though.
It was just like a scene that really like fucked me up. Like I was like I never turn off movies, and I turned it off, and then the next day I was like,
Erin, look at the comments. Dia, make sure that you subscribe to @Manifest with Erin because she's gonna go live on her channel by herself too.
yeah.
You said which movie is that? The Lobster. The Lobster. It's an A24 film. I'm definitely gonna watch that. So The Butterfly.
What's the other one too? What's the like psychological, like spiritual? Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. I was telling Erin that I've tried to watch Eyes Wide Shut, but guys, Nicole Kidman creeps me the fuck out. I'm sorry for the phrase.
Weird.
Yeah. Nicole Kidman is so creepy. And wasn't she married to like Tom Cruise and he's a Scientologist? I get major creepy vibes from Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. Yeah, I don't like them. But I do want to try to rewatch the movie though, because so many people have always said that there's stuff worth looking for in that movie. Like there's a lot to learn from watching that movie, and I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet.
Like what you know now?
Yeah. What?
With what you know now about everything, I really feel like you rewatching it would be like, wow.
I think so too. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I watched when I was younger and I didn't really understand it. Like I did a little, but not really the way that, I mean, it just hits differently when you're wiser and older and you've learned a lot more and you feel differently about life. But I think out of all the movies, the Lobster movie sounds really crazy. Yorgos. Oh,
It's got Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz. Who's that?
Sorry for that. I'm sorry.
Who is Rachel Weisz?
She's the girl from The Mummy.
From The Mummy?
Which I love that movie.
That's Brendan Fraser. I forgot he did that movie. My chair is squeaky. 81 likes. You guys are giving so much love to the live stream. I appreciate it. Keep liking and make sure to subscribe to @Manifest with Erin.
I'm gonna start going live online.
Girl, you
Channel where I'll do like reading and spirituality and manifesting.
Yeah, we recently watched a mummy movie. It was called Lee Crone's The Mummy, because I guess they were trying to differentiate from The Mummy, the one with Brendan Fraser. But yeah, it's called Lee Crone's The Mummy. That movie was crazy.
Was it like good?
You need, girl, I'm giving you a movie recommendation right now. Watch Lee Crone's The Mummy. Carson and I watched it on stream the other day. That movie was insane. Like, one of the most insane movies I've seen in a while. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but like, watch it. It was crazy. Like, if you like, I know that you know that like I love Saw, but like, yeah, it's kind of like horror, but like not like Saw, but like it's crazy though. It's crazy. It's not your typical like horror movie. It's crazy. Like, we watch a lot of movies. That movie was really good.
Girl, have you ever seen Midsummer?
Midsummer. Girl, that movie is crazy. Yeah, that movie was like a nightmare.
Loved it.
Yeah?
I
And
love
The
that movie.
Lobster?
The
The
Lobster
Lobster
was
was like the first
movie that I ever saw that was like outside of my comfort zone, if I would say.
Yeah.
Like,
since then I've seen a lot of really crazy movies, but that movie just
I
I used to do this thing where I would put myself
in
in the
shoes
shoes
of
of the people that was there, and I would fully immerse myself in the movie.
Yeah.
So
Because of that, I was able to like
feel
know everything that was going on. The movie would hit harder.
And that
And that
movie
movie
fucked me up.
yeah,
And
but I was like
so
so
fried.
fried, dude. I was like
for
for
life.
ride.
Aw. Yeah. Lee Crone's The Mummy is insane. You need to watch that. ASC.
I like Midsummer
Midsummer?
Because
of like
the
the ritualistic elements of it.
Like, it was
Like it was like
real.
real.
It's very obvious in that movie, yeah. And I like how obvious it is. Because not a lot of movies are like that.
I
I
like
like
the girl got
hurt
in
in
the
the
end.
end.
She was
Like good for you.
What happened to the girl in the end? They just crowned her like the queen or something like that, and that was
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
she was like smiling, like she found her place. Did it freeze?
Sorry. It happens.
It's okay.
So on
on
the
the
slide,
slide.
I just wanted to reread this because I thought it was so pretty. This is the chillest psychic reading live. Love the movie recommendations I'm getting. I love that. I love that. I love this. And I can't wait to have more people here in the future. And I can't wait for you guys to go to her channel as well and support her on her channel when she goes live by herself.
thank you for
This is the
having me,
first time I've
Gordon.
gone live.
Thank you for having me, Gordon.
I'm just really happy. And this is a learning experience for me too. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm like figuring it out as we're going along. I think it's pretty cool. I feel like we're settled in. The audio's good. It's
We're doing
good.
it.
It was
We're doing it.
like, guys, chat. In the beginning of this stream, I couldn't see how many people were in the live stream, and we were talking to each other for a solid 5 minutes, and then we realized we weren't live. And that's why we couldn't see anybody. And then I started the live stream. Sometimes we have a lot of people here for sure. YouTube is funny sometimes. Yes, it is. Yeah. I also think I just usually don't do content like this. So people are probably just like, whatever. You know what? And I also don't see any legitimate psychics on YouTube. I've seen people mess around with some tarot cards, but they weren't. It just didn't seem like it was the same thing that you were doing. And they just didn't seem legit either. So I think the more that we show up and you show up, the more that people will get familiar with seeing you and seeing your pretty background with all the crystals and the signs, and they'll be like, oh, it's that psychic Erin Sears. She's live again. She's doing the yes or no questions. Maybe I'll get a reading this time. But yeah, I don't want you to feel discouraged in any way. I feel like we're doing really great for doing this for the first time for the both of us. We're doing really great. This is really cool. And 82 likes is pretty good. Like sometimes I go live and I don't get 82 likes. So 82 likes is good. Even if no one's bought a reading or no one wants to ask fucking questions. There were a couple people that did, even though I felt like I had to bully them. But I think the more that we do this and the more that you go live, then YouTube is just going to get familiar with you and people will get familiar with you. Yeah.
So I would go live on TikTok. And I gone live on TikTok several times, but it's very similar. Like when you're starting a new account again. And you like it's hard for you to get people to come on and ask questions. But it's because people have to trust you, and a lot of the times like you answer questions or give readings for other people see that and they're like, oh shit, like this person actually and then they'll feel people doing real readings and be like, oh, like this is legit. You have to like develop trust. So I figured when I came on here today that we weren't even going to get into it back to that. I was just really excited to like experience the hang and be able to like possibly get a couple subscribers and watch hours.
Yes. You gotta rack up those watch
Look
hours.
at her and go.
Erin can monetize.
Thank you, sugar. Oh, that's the sweetest.
Yes. And I just yeah, and you know what? That makes sense what you're saying about trust, because that makes sense like with the questions that people asked. They were very vague questions, very broad. You know, like, am I gonna get rich? Am I gonna get laid? Am I gonna get a girlfriend? You know, very broad.
I'm gonna get laid.
Yeah, am I gonna get laid was hilarious. And I love how you answered it so seriously.
Yes, but it's gonna be detached.
Emotional
detachment.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think people just need to get to know you. Yeah. And once people get to know you, they'll get so excited and be like, Erin's back. Like, I want to ask her more questions. Good evening, beautiful ladies. Thank you, Thunder. How are you? We're doing free yes or no questions and psychic readings. And
Erin, I totally did answer that question seriously. I sure did.
you said, oh no, what happened, Erin? What'd I do?
Is it crashing?
I crashed. I didn't know that it affects you too. Okay. Dia said, how did Erin answer that question seriously? What do you mean? She just answered it. He wanted to know. So
You would be surprised with questions.
yeah. Well,
I had to stop doing readings on eBay because the people were weird.
Wait, bye. You were doing readings on eBay?
Yeah.
Girl, what? How weird. Wait, this is tea. How weird were the people getting readings from you on eBay?
Weird.
No, but you got to give me an example, though. Like, how weird?
But it's like uncomfortable weird.
But, like, how
So
uncomfortable
this
were you
guy
talking?
got a reading with me.
Okay.
Okay, it's like kind of inappropriate.
Well, you could just, like, or, like,
No,
say...
okay, but I just don't want to get your channel in trouble.
No. You can
So
say
this-
whatever you need to.
This guy called me. He was in Australia.
Yeah.
And
All
he was-
allegedly for entertainment purposes only, guys.
purposes only. Entertainment purposes. Called me and he was talking about. Do you hear that water feature? Like
What?
can you hear the water in the background? And I'm like,
Your background?
yeah, his background in his phone. He goes, I'm moving close to the water feature. Right? And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Then he asked me this question about people hitting hands and
Like he told this long story about people getting in trouble and the punishment was their hands getting slapped. And he asked me the question, he was like, did they enjoy that? And I'm like, kind of like sat there. And then I realized he was like jaying. And that was the water feature sound.
He said jaying. I'm like, jaying?
He was jaying the bass, and that was the water feature. He's like, you hear that water feature
Right?
in the background.
But he paid for this phone call on eBay, like prior to you like calling him, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Bye.
People would like message me and be like, can you send me pictures of your feet? But like for like a one question reading. I'll give you $5.
Get the fuck out.
I'm not fucking reading on eBay ever again.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're weirdos.
Erin, what are you talking about? Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god.
They were weird.
Guys, Erin does like two question like readings on her Etsy, and someone chose to like send in the question, like they didn't want like a psychic reading question like done on themselves, like they just wanted to see your fucking feet. Like what? Like there's literally girls selling feet pictures, like that's actually insane. And then the guy this is crazy.
Let me move closer to the water feature. Like, he asked me a couple times, do you hear that water feature? And I'm like, I hear something. Like, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
Why are people like this? I don't know. It's crazy.
It was crazy.
That's crazy. So that's like the craziest stuff like ever?
No.
Don't tell me it gets worse.
There was this one guy that was really creepy. He was, I won't go into it because it's really, I'll pay you later.
Yeah. Okay.
But he ended up like trying to say that his reading was never delivered. Like, so I did.
I want to hear the story. I crashed. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. So this guy, he said some really weird stuff during the reading.
Okay.
And then he tried to say that his reading was never delivered. So you can leave like feedback on buyers too.
Yeah.
So I was like, you want to talk about how your reading was never delivered, but you want to ask all of this, and this. And I like outed him about his like weird things. He also asked me if he could send me pictures of himself and ladies stuff. Like these were different people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really weird. So after those 2 times, I was like, those were the weirdest times. But after that, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore on eBay. I'm a psychic reader.
Dude, eBay is weird. I used to sell clothes on eBay. But that was good though. But I didn't know people were selling readings. Wait, so you could sell anything on eBay?
I mean, you're not really supposed to sell readings on eBay, but my thing was that I would do the reading for you and then I would send you a 25-cent stamp thing that like I would put a stamp on it and send it to you. So it would be like I got away with getting a physical product.
Oh, okay.
But then I
That's
just
smart. But then you decided to stop doing it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this anymore because the readings, everybody wanted them like they just wanted other people on there are doing readings. And you guys, I want to let people know this. Like,
Yeah, go for it.
there are readers out there that say they're readers, but they're using AI to read for you. And it's very, very common. So when you go onto places like that or like fast things like that, a lot of the times that's an AI bot So if you look for like the way people phrase things, or the readings that are only like 99 cents or something like that, that's somebody that's literally typing it into a computer and sending it to you, so that they're just like stacking money like that. And it's bad for people that are like me, that are actually trying to do legitimate readings, because I still believe that AI you can channel through. I think you can get like an
Yes.
information, right, for sure. But I think that I think it's wrong to take money from people and say that you're giving them a legitimate reading when you're
And you're not.
using AI.
100%. That's really fucked up.
Can use selfie pics on eBay as well. You probably can, dude. I
Mhm.
bet you if you put it up there. I was like, yeah, there's this one app you can do that on too. But wait, somebody said something that was
Yeah.
about, I hope they're still in here. So monarch butterflies are a sign. So they're a sign of change and transformation. So when you see one, it's a sign that your spirit guides with you, that change and transformation is coming, and that you're moving into a different, better, beautiful era. Because when it comes to a monarch butterfly, it's a specific type of butterfly. They migrate, and it all talks about like moving through change. And when you see one, it can be like a sign from your spirit guide. Now, when you see a sign like that, you guys, like when you see a sign and you feel like it's a sign, what you need to do is you need to pay attention to what you were thinking about at that moment or feeling. And a lot of the times that's how you figure out what message you're getting from spirit. So let's say you're
Mhm.
thinking about your ex-boyfriend and how, he used to do something, right? Like he used to like be rude or something. And you see a monarch butterfly, right? And that just tells you, okay, but you've changed. You're changed and you're moving into this beautiful era of your life. And that's how you basically interpret those things. It's like a sign from spirit. Also, if you want to get better at learning how to get signs from spirit, what I recommend is you create what's called a spirit dictionary. And I teach about this in my empath development course, where you
Which is
assign,
almost me.
yes, what am I saying? But where you assign like a sign to be able to tell your guys to show you something. So let's say like every time I see an 11, it means that I'm going on the right path and I'm in the beginning of something. Every time I see a 22, it means I'm on the right path and I'm in the middle of something. And then if I see a 33, I'm on the right path, but I know I'm kind of towards the end of something. So it knows where I'm that the timing is something. So if I'm thinking about something on the road, like I'm just stressed about this point in my life. I'm not sure what's going on. And it's like, okay, well, if I see a 22, I know, okay, well, I still have a little bit to go through this, whatever I'm learning. And because I'm on the middle of it, but I'm on the right path. Or let's say if you want like a yes or a no from spirit, you can say that the color red is a yes and the color blue is a no. The reason I recommend like a primary color, because primary colors are within everything, so it's easier for them to show that to you. But let's say if you ask a question and you say, should I get a new car, and then you'll instantly be drawn to whatever color it is, and that could be like red. So like I see red and I say, yeah, you should definitely get a new car. And that's how you get good yes or no's. Or if you ask a question and let's say, should I get this procedure done, right? And then you're driving and on a license plate you see a 22. It's just like it says, yeah, you're on the right path, but maybe you need to think about it a little bit more and to look into other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, same
And
way with,
anyone can do that, guys. Any of you can do it. You all can do it.
I love you, girl. I'll probably get off here in a little bit because I have to use the ladies' room. But
Of course, of course. Thunder said, same way with hearing screeching owls. Do you hear screeching owls all the time? That's insane. You
yeah,
said,
so
that's really interesting. Gonna try this. That's awesome. You should try it. Try it.
it's a great way to do
And if
it.
you subscribe to Erin, you'll learn more.
Teach you more. There is this thing. So, like before you go to sleep, the reason why a lot of times people talk about how they like see ghosts or spirits or things happen to them right when they're before sleep is because your brainwave state is in the theta brainwave state. Like you move from delta to theta. Theta is when you're in like a deep sleep or a deep phase, right? And that's when you enter into the subconscious. So like when people are hypnotists or putting you under, they're putting you into the theta brainwave state, and you're able to contact and talk to your higher self. But the thing is right before bed, you're more relaxed, right? So you
Yeah.
can see things more easily, and experience things more easily. So let's say you're going into a low lighting room I want you to go into a low lighting room, and I want you to get yourself a piece of paper, a white piece of paper, like this. You put your hand out against it, and I want you to stare at one spot in the hand. Once you stare at it for so long and you move your hand away, you'll see kind of like a light that trails it. And that's how you start to train your eyes to look for auras. And then after you do that for so long, you'll start to see colors around things. But the thing is that your brain, the brain is what sees, not your eyes. Your eyes are basically your camera to your brain, right? They're like your ocular vision, but your brain is what sees. So these are what we use to like visually see things, but your brain is always perceiving things outside of that. So sometimes people can see things spiritually and psychically, but people can't explain that because their eyes are what views things. But the thing is that your brain is actually what's seeing things. So your brain within like psychic people and like people who are in tune, their brain is opened up into a different way in order to perceive perception outside of them, because we really, on our eyes, we only see like this tiny bit within like this huge spectrum of what actually is going
Yeah.
on. So a psychic is more in tune to that, and they're using other parts of their brain, not just their eyes. So people are like, well,
Mhm.
it's not possible to see colors with your eyes and things like that. And it's like, well, no, it's not your eyes that are seeing it. Your eyes are
Your
being
brain.
perceiving it because your brain is telling your
Yeah.
eyes to perceive it that way. But it's really a part of your
Yeah.
brain that's superimposed onto your vision, so where you can see like colors and stuff like that. Thank you for the sparkles. But that's why there's people out there that can be blind and still see. And if you guys want to look into that, you can look into telepathy tapes where they use these nonverbal children who have autism, and they have the ability to see with their eyes closed because their brain was routed differently, because they had to use different mechanisms in order to learn how to communicate, because they didn't learn how we did and how things were done through us. And we put ourselves into a box, but our brain sees things differently. So you just have to retrain your brain like a muscle to be able to open and see things. It's very interesting. You guys should look at it. It's called the telepathy tape. That's where the expression eyes in the back of the head come from. Exactly, because your brain sees things. It's really, really incredible. Like you can perceive things. Like I test myself a lot of the time. Like, so I'll close my eyes, and I can tell you what color the colored pencils are within my hands because I practice seeing without my eyes. And sometimes I'm wrong, but a lot of times it's right. And I've had like videos where I was doing it, and I have a telepathy testing where you try to do more in depth with the more and more you try it and learn to do it. It creates what's called these like windows in your mind's eye. They say they have a mind's eye. Is it what? Sorry. So it's like your mind's eye creates like these windows. So like if you close your eyes, in a way, there'll be like this little pinhole, and this is how I experience it. It's crashing.
I know,
There's
I'm
like a little,
sorry.
no, you're fine, babe. It's like a pinhole of light that you'll be able to see, and then you hone in on that light, and then it opens up, and you
Mhm.
can use that as like a window, and you can kind of like turn your head like this with your eyes completely
Yeah.
blindfolded and be able to see without using your eyes, because your brain is what perceives things. It's true that
Carson asked a question.
yes, that is true. Also, your third eye, this is how it works. So, like right now, I want you to sit there with your eyes open. If you have a car, I want you to think about your car. If you don't, just think about inside your bedroom if you're not there, or your living room or your fridge, right? As your eyes are open, you can visually see, if you're thinking about your fridge, you can visually see what your fridge looks like. Okay. You can see the condiments inside of it. You can see what's frozen. It may not be exactly like that, but you can still see what your fridge genuinely looks like, or what your bedroom looks like. That's how the mind's eye works, right? And a lot of the times your imagination, they train us not to train the imagination, and they make it seem like a childish things because they don't want you to learn how to do that, because then you'd be
Right.
powerful. But your imagination is
Right.
actually a tool. It's not necessarily an imagination. It's the way that you see things psychically. So if you're sitting here and you're having daydreams, that's your mind's eye. And the thing is that your subconscious creates things. So like in your like actual dreams, your subconscious is processing things, right? But you also are psychically going through astral travel, and it takes those two things and combines it and creates a dream. So sometimes you have aspects of psychic stuff, but then you have like other weird things like floating dogs and stuff like that. It's all about interpretation. But I forgot what I was saying.
You're dropping so much knowledge on us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like throwing it out there.
No,
But
it's amazing.
but with your dreaming, like that's how it works. Like your imagination is what you use to get psychic vision. So if you're sitting there all of a sudden and you see something in your eyes, a lot of the times the development of your abilities are learning whether or not what you're experiencing is coming from you or if it's coming from something else, and whether or not it's something your subconscious is making up. There's a fine line. So that's why when you're training your psychic ability, you're learning to find the differences between that and the subtle differences. A lot of the times, let's say if you're having a vision or a vibe that you shouldn't go somewhere, you have to figure out whether or not the vision or the vibe is coming from your brain, right? Like I shouldn't go down this corner. Is that you just being paranoid, right? By coming from your brain. But if you feel it in your gut, that's a sign from spirit to avoid that and listen to your intuition that way. The more and more you listen to your intuition, the more and more you get these nudges. And there's the chakra systems. I'm not sure if you know, these are the energy centers within your body, right? They're definitely real. And each one represents something specific. And your intuition here is right within your solar plexus. And that's why whenever you say that you feel like something, you're like, I just had a gut feeling. That's because that's exactly where your solar plexus is. And it's your intuition that's going like and developing from that. Pretty cool. I'm talking to you, girl.
No, you're not. You got a comment here from Lification. Native Chief Blood. What is that? Like Indian? Like Native American?
Native Chief. Let's. Are you native? Often was very in tune. I don't know if those because you could have native blood and not necessarily be in tuned. The natives were very much connected with nature. Lifecation. Oh, I love that. I love that. So natives were definitely very in tune with nature. I'm native. My children are native. The Little River Band of Ottawa Indians, and there are certain parts of the tribe where they're really turned in. But I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that natives were not put into a box like the colonizers were. Like they were in tune with that. And what happens is that your body and your blood, like DNA, your DNA is actually like knowledge source. And the more that you are in tune with your DNA and like you can tap into it, you can tap into the knowledge of all your ancestors. So if you have like native blood or the blood or shaman blood, you can tap into that memory and that source. A lot of people can be very in tune. Everybody can basically learn how to do this because all it is training your brain to be opened up a little bit more versus something like that. So a lot of times when people sit there and call like a spiritual ability a gift, I feel like it shouldn't ever be called a gift because it's not a gift. It's just an ability that some people have, and a gift means you're special. You're not special. Everybody has the ability to do this. If you want to learn how to do it, you can do it. You just open up your brain. There are some people though that are way more in tune with it, which just means that their brain has developed more in that way. It has lots to do with spiritual people who have had it in your family because your DNA and your blood has it. Like you're open up. Your family was opened up when they were younger. You were psychic. You're more likely to have that, right? Because
You're so right, Carson. I just read your comment.
the vibrations of the earth. Yeah, exactly. And the trees and the birds. Is that better?
Yeah.
So the trees and the birds, they talk to each other. And the trees are sensitive. All of the trees. They hear you, they know you. They may sit still and you're stoic, but they absolutely think, feel, and know all about you. And then there's this thing called my feeling and work, which is what the muscle out of, right?
Yeah.
But it's what interconnects all of the earth. which means that they breathe and talk to each other through the mycelium network.
Yes.
But and it's more if you whisper, you're like you need to breathe and listen, which breathes will pop up. And the birds have your back.
You said the birds what?
They have your back. They listen and they help.
The birds have your back.
But you have to acknowledge the bird. And like a click.
I do that to the birds. I click to the
That's
birds.
just letting that.
Hello.
I bet you they love that.
I feel like they do. Well, we don't want to keep Erin up late. We've been here for it looks like 2 hours, which is amazing. I wasn't sure what to expect, so I'm really glad that we made it this long. Guys, please subscribe to @Manifest with Erin. We're gonna be giving our closing statements and ending the live stream. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed Erin's presence.
Thank you guys for everything. Thank you, babe, for having me.
Of course, anytime. And
Everybody have a good
one. And I want everyone to, if you guys loved this live stream, Erin's gonna go live stream on her channel a lot more. So yeah, if you want to see her live stream, follow her at Manifest with Erin on YouTube, at Psychic Erin Sears on TikTok. She has an Etsy as well. You can just search up Psychic Erin Sears or go to the link in her bio. She sells crystals, psychic readings, all different budgets. You can ask a question. You could do a phone reading, 30 minutes, hour, whatever. So, Lifefication said, thank you for your time and knowledge. Carson said, thank you so much, Erin. I'll visit your channel. We appreciate you guys. And we're going to leave this live stream up for the public to see. So hopefully people get value out of this replay. Aw, we love you, Carson. Thank you guys so much for supporting Erin and me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time, guys. And let us know what you want to see next in the comments below. We love you guys. Bye. Like and subscribe.
Bye, love.
Bye.